Okie dokie, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, as I like to refer to it as very affectionately. Weather headlines. First and foremost, we got to get through these downpours that are going to be coming through tonight. Maybe a rumble of thunder, but the severe risk not here in southern New England. So we'll take that as good news. But certainly if you're heading out later, get ready to have that wet weather gear with you. It's really smooth sailing once we get to tomorrow, and we've first got a cool but sunny Easter weekend coming up, and then a very summery weather next week. Later next week, it's going to, I don't want to throw that summer word out too loosely. It really, though, we start to pump in the heat as we head towards later next week, where 80 degrees is not out of the question. Let's look at Futurecast, and there's a couple of sprinkles out there right now. It's mostly cloudy, but we do have breaks of sunshine, and I think we're going to actually see more breaks in the cloud cover towards the evening, so much so that we could actually still see the temperatures shoot up, even though, we're this late in the day, and typically we've hit our daytime heating already at 3, 4 o'clock. Then the clouds are starting to come back in. Here we are at 10:30, and you're going to see this little green blip. Doesn't look like much coming in from the southeast. That's the leading edge, though, of a very heavy batch of showers, some embedded downpours in here, and maybe, again, a rumble of thunder. But no severe weather is expected. There could be some breezy conditions with this little batch here. This is the back edge of the cold front here. So look at these temperatures, and, of course, the rain cools us down into the 50s. We'll eventually fall into the 40s overnight, but it's mostly cloudy, so they don't drop off the table too much. A few scattered showers tomorrow morning. Morning commute, drive time should be A-OK, and then we'll see some breaks of sun throughout the day. Cold front hangs up offshore. There's another little wave of low pressure that's going to develop along it and try to push these clouds up, but it really doesn't have much success because we have high pressure and a strong area of high pressure that builds in from the west. Here we are midnight into Saturday morning. Very cold. This time of year, we're typically waking up in the upper 30s to around 40. These temperatures are going to be below freezing on Saturday morning, so a chillier air mass. But as you can see, other than some cirrus clouds throughout the day coming up from the south, we're looking mostly sunny, and we're going to probably have a repeat of that on Sunday. So if you're heading out to those Easter services, temperatures in the 30s both mornings. Definitely want to bundle up for that. We'll be in the 50s under full sunshine for the afternoons. And the real warm weather, that again is coming up next week. Look at this. New England, the place to be according to the Climate Prediction Center for the mid-range weather outlook, or mid-range temperature outlook, I should say. This is the second week of April. And it looks like we're going to have a shot again at 80 degrees. But what does warm weather mean this time of year? It means more allergies, more pollen count. The allergies tend to really tick up when you get those warmer days. So maybe a little lower over the weekend with the cooler weather, but back up, and those are going to be through the roof, I think, coming up here. Once we get those 80-degree days, you're really going to start to get the trees starting to bloom, and the tree pollen is going to be unbearable at times later next week and beyond. Tonight, 45, a few downpours and a rumble of thunder. The wind's shifting to the northwest. Could see some gusts upwards of 30 miles an hour tomorrow with a mixture of clouds and sun. Saturday, bright and cool at 52. Easter Sunday, more of the same. We'll enjoy that sunshine for sure. No impeding the egg hunts this year. Monday, warming up, 61. We have a shot at 70 Tuesday. If we don't get there Tuesday, we will most certainly be there Wednesday and Thursday. And then Thursday has a shot to get to near 80 degrees. A little bit of an early summer preview, Tiffany.